Hi everyone, Diesel here. Welcome to Brawlhalla. Over the last Brawlhalla video I have shown was Brawlhalla Season 5 Battle Pass coming back after pretty much 2 years later, or pretty much for this year now. If y'all hadn't seen that video, make go check that video out before this one. But today, since it is 2025 by the way, I'm gonna be talking about what crossovers they should add next in Brawlhalla, and pretty much for part 2 by the way. Because since we do have a lot of crossovers by the way for Brawlhalla, I decided like why not go ahead and pretty much like talk about what crossover they should add and pretty much do it for part 2 for. So this will be a very interesting talk about for Brawlhalla tonight. So I'll wait no time as always. Let's get right into this. So what crossover they should ask this year of 2025. Now, I think this one's gonna be kind of a little bit interesting one because I have been mentioning about this one before, by the way, and pretty much like a little bit of times, and that maybe they should add like Street Fighter as a part 3, by the way, because since over like 2021, by the way, right before I even started playing the game, by the way, from over like the year of 2022, we do have is Ryu, Akuma, Chun-Li, Sakura, M. Bison, Dawson, Ken, and Luke, and people that wanted Ken. I'm thinking maybe what crossover they should add for like part 3, unless they maybe do a part 3, because I never seen them do a part 3 before. They maybe should add like Sagat, because I wanted Sagat pretty much like in Street Fighter 5, by the way, and he finally did, by the way. So it would be very something to see for Sagat, because Sagat is one of the most classic like Street Fighter characters. Then the next one should be like maybe like Vega, because I think Vega's a good one to add right there, because Vega is one of the most classic Street Fighter characters to add for pretty much for Street Fighter, by the way. So it'll be a good idea if they actually do that. Then maybe Cammy, because I believe Cammy is a really good one too, because most of all, Cammy is also a classic Street Fighter character too. So first, all three are classic Street Fighter characters. Then maybe adding, let's see who else. Maybe like Evil hold on. Evil Ryu. Yes, Evil Ryu. Now, I know in Street Fighter or Ultra Street Fighter 4 that I believe there is an Evil Ryu. But like, cause if you want to know that Ryu do has kind of like a little like evil path, by the way. So it would be a good idea to add Evil Ryu for this one, by the way. But these are just my opinions, by the way. So they're not really gonna probably do it, by the way. But if they do, that would be very awesome. So it would be great to pretty much see that, by the way. So it'd be cool if they do a 3-5 part 3, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna say for this one, by the way. Now the next one, I know this one's gonna be kind of a little bit like maybe not happening at all, but what if they do a crossover for Dragon Ball? Now I know Dragon Ball had a crossover with Fortnite before, which is not too long ago now actually, and pretty much, I believe they just came back in the shop today, I believe, because I pretty much saw a post they just came back, by the way. So maybe they could add Dragon Ball for Brawlhalla, because I mean, we do have like a lot of characters. I mean, putting like literally putting like Dragon Ball and like in Brawlhalla would be very something, by the way. I would love to see Dragon Ball and like pretty much like literally in Brawlhalla, because since Star Wars just got added over like last year around March, which like took over like the whole entire like thing for me, by the way, for Brawlhalla, by the way. But like if they added Dragon Ball, by the way, I would be very happy. I really do, because Dragon Ball is like it's like one of my favorites, by the way. Like Goku and Vegeta just taking the whole entire like characters for the crossover would be cool, and maybe like adding like probably like Trunks as well, because I would love to see Trunks in the game as well, by the way. But let me mind you, these are just opinions, so I'm not entirely sure they might do that. But if they do, that would be very awesome. So that's gonna be my opinion for right there for number 2. Then number 3 for like part 2 actually, because since there are like some characters that don't really have any part 2s, by the way, I decided pretty much to start with like for this one for part 2, maybe adding more like Steven Universe characters, because since we do have this Amethyst, Stevani, Garnet, and Pearl, I think maybe a good one can probably add maybe like his who I could think would be a good one. Oh, this one's actually gonna be a little bit tough. Maybe Jasper. I mean, to be fair, Jasper was kind of like one of the first ever like Steven Universe villains I ever seen. So Jasper would be pretty much cool to see in this game, by the way. Because even though that Jasper did like pretty much like kidnap Lapras or pretty much like have a partner with Lapras, so which is very something. But still, it would be very cool to see that. By the way, then speaking of Lapras will be good in this game as well. By the way, because I do love Lapras. I always loved Lapras since I first time watched the universe, so it would be pretty much very something to see her. Then who else? Maybe Spinel. I guess Spinel would probably be a good one because even though she did try to kill Steven around like 2019 over the Steven Universe movie, but I'm not entirely sure because it's been like a very very long time since they crossover with Steven Universe, so they could probably do that by the way. So that would be very something to see. Then for number 4, I guess I can. I forgot her name by the way. What's her name? It's been so long since I watched the Steven Universe. I think I'm just gonna call her Triangle Girl because I forgot her name was the one with like pretty much like the triangle. I think adding her as well because even though she was with Jasper before as well, I would pretty much like see her as well by the way because even though she has some very interesting moves by the way and skills, I think she'll probably be good for this one as well. So that would be very something to see. So that's probably it for Stevenverse for pretty much talking about if they're gonna have like a part 2. Now for the last one, I believe this one's gonna be kind of very interesting as well because since their movie did came out around pretty much over last year, known as Mutant Mayhem, and they did have a movie from over Netflix what I've seen. Why not add in a crossover for Teenage Mutant Turtles again for part 2? Now, because we do have is Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo, or Donatello. I think the crossover should add for number 1 is pretty much like Master Splinter. Because literally Master Splinter is like one of the most characters I love by the way. And one of the most like masters I love since 2012 by the way. Because I remember when 2012 Teen Mutant Turtles show came out by the way for Nickelodeon. That one was pretty much good. And I love Master Splinter pretty much like for what he did by the way. So which is pretty much great. Then for number 2, I think it should be Shredder. Because, I mean, Shredder is like probably one of the most ones I have ever seen since like 2012. Even though that I remember the scene that he pretty much just destroyed the turtles by the way. But still, I mean, Shredder being in this game would be very something. Because, I mean, like, I'll be seeing like a lot of Shredders in this game by the way. But I'm not entirely sure if Shredder going I'm not entirely sure if Shredder is really going to be a character in this game by the way. So I have no idea. But that's just an opinion for that one. Then number 3 would probably be Karai, because I think Karai for this one would probably be like really something because not only that she is Shredder's daughter, well, or should I say Splinter's daughter, she is very skilled. I mean, I do remember the fight scene when she was fighting Leonardo by the way, and they tell you she did kick Leonardo's butt, but I feel like she'll probably be a good character for this one. So that one period would be great as well. So I think Karai will be a good for this one as well. And the last one, I know this one kind of be a little bit random, but I think April should be in the game. Now I know April doesn't have any power since like beginning of like the Teen Mutant Turtles series for like 2012. Maybe when she had like that screen going on that basically had like Sindel, I think she'll probably have like a good power for that one. And I think pretty much having April in this game would be very something, but I'm not entirely sure because you know, it's been so long since 2012 Teen Mutant Turtles came out, and I didn't even know they ended around 2017 over like probably like years later, by the way. So which is very something. Now I didn't find out this today. I just found out like a little bit years ago. But still, those are the crossovers I think they should add for a lead for Brawlhalla. But if you guys do agree with my opinion, let me know in the comment down below because who you guys want in Brawlhalla? Because I feel like I want like mostly like Street Fighter Part 3 or basically like Dragon Ball be in the game as well. So that'll be very something. But yeah, but what and one, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy, sure I know what to do. So I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Bye.